How can you eat even better than you're eating right now? Let's dig in and figure it out. Eating is one of the 5 fundamentals that we talk about here at Bright Futures Chiropractic. Those fundamentals are sleeping, moving, eating, which is this one, focusing, and breathing. We look at them always through the lens of the Thrive formula, which is having a healthy functioning nervous system, giving the body everything that it needs, physically, chemically, emotionally, in our fundamentals, and limiting or eliminating all the things it doesn't need, physically, chemically, and emotionally, and doing that over a period of time so that we get to thriving. That's the Thrive formula, and eating is one of the key fundamentals of becoming a healthy, thriving individual. When we look at it, let's dive right in. So, key actions that you can take. And I love this. The first thing that I encourage people to do when they're looking at making changes to how they eat is to do a pantry purge. You get to dig in. And the way that this looks is you make it a family activity. You get everybody around the pantry. You literally open the doors of the pantry or into that closet or wherever it is that you keep your food, also into the freezer in particular, and even into the fridge. And you take that stuff out one area at a time and you look at it. And you look at it through the lens of the simple test. So it looks like this. You have everything laid out on the counter. And then you pick an item up and you say, will this make me healthier? I bet your kids get it right if you have kids, right? Will this make me healthier? First of all, if you're getting it out of, the standard American household, you're looking at a packaged product of some sort, a processed food. So that food will have a label on it. And you already have 2 strikes if you're looking at a label. Okay? So then you look at the label and you look to see if it has more than 5 ingredients. If it does, that's pretty much strike 3. However, the real strike 3s that you need to absolutely hone in on are if you can't read what you're looking at, that's strike 3. If you look and you see that it's a food coloring, that's strike 3. If it's a preservative, that's strike 3. Or if it's really anything that ends in OSE, which is some form of sugar, some derivative of sugar, that's strike 3. So you pick up the item, you ask, is this going to make me healthier? If you really don't know, then you look at the label, and then you create a yes pile, this is going to make me healthier, and a no pile, this is not going to make me healthier. And you need to really be brutal. It doesn't matter that you've already spent money on these things, to be honest. They are not serving you if they're in the no pile. So please, get rid of them. That's the goal there. And then you can grocery shop accordingly, using the simple test, knowing that you already have a clean, pristine pantry and freezer and fridge, and you need to make sure then that you are stocking that appropriately with those optimal foods. Now, keep in mind the 90-10 and the 80-20 rule, where if 9 out of 10 or 8 out of 10 food choices that you're making are the most healthful choices you can make, leading you towards better health, then don't worry about 1 or 2 treats here and there, okay? But really dive in, use your family's intelligence and their willingness to really create a culture in your family around optimal eating. That's what you can do to help yourself right now. I'm Dr. Chris Grier. Go enjoy something super tasty and super healthy.